Hallo, ek is Iti. Welkom by my kanaal waar ons als saam doen. I'm back. It's been almost 3 months since I posted my last video, and I knew I wasn't going to be able to create any videos with the way I've been coaching this past summer. But we are now heading towards autumn, or at the start of autumn, so for the next 6 months, I think I should be able to create quite a lot of videos, spend a lot of time on the channel. So without further ado, let's get back to Afrikaans. The English phrases what about this, or what about that, or what of this, or what of that, or what do you think about this or that, or what do you think of this or that. How would you say that in Afrikaans? Do you know? Let's first look at the correct phrases for what about this or what of this or that in Afrikaans. Those will be wat hiervan means what about this or what of this. Wat daarvan means what of or about that. These are in the cases of no noun that follows. If there is no noun following this or that in the English phrase, and no noun obviously then in the Afrikaans translation, then you are going to use hiervan and daarvan. So these are the correct words to use when no noun follows. I think closer to the end of last year, or it might have even been before then, somebody did ask me, can I explain the difference between daarvan, hiervan, and then the other phrase van dit and van daai? Which is correct? When do you use which one? So the answer is, daarvan and hiervan used in the context that I just explained, those are the original Afrikaans. But then wat van dit and wat van die or wat van daai, that is the more direct translation from English. It is not the original Afrikaans phrasing, but we do speak that way. Some of us more than others. Those who are maybe bilingual, like myself, we tend to use this type of speaking more often because it feels right and it feels comfortable because it's so close to the English. But it is not the original Afrikaans. So, wat van dit would mean what about this or what of this. Wat van die. Die, with the accent on the I, is like hierdie, which means this in Afrikaans. So if you want to use die to mean this in this context, you will have to put the accent on the I. And then the other one is wat van daai, which would actually have to be wat daarvan, would be the more correct Afrikaans. So you can also say wat van daai, which we do, but it's direct translation. So I've given the examples here. People will understand you 100% if you speak this way, but it is not the original Afrikaans. It's just the direct translation way. Okay, I'm going off script a little bit. So I have to add these things. If a noun follows this or that in those sentences. So if you have a situation where it is, what about this car? You cannot use hiervan anymore. You can't say, wat hiervan kar? That is not a thing. Then you will use the direct translation phrase that I talked about. In the context of a noun following, it is the correct Afrikaans. You will say, wat van die kar? Or, if you want to place a bit more of an accent on it, wat van hierdie kar? So not hiervan, and the same for that. You can't use daarvan if a noun follows. So that's very important to keep in mind. Now, if a verb follows this or that in those phrases. So for instance, if you have, what about this is going to work? The Afrikaans will be, wat hiervan gaan werk? Or what about that is going to work? Wat daarvan gaan werk? Then you use hiervan and daarvan if it's a verb phrase that follows. So just keep that in mind. but in the case of a noun, hiervan and daarvan cannot be used before the noun. Some sentence examples. Also, please excuse my neighbor. He's currently possibly polishing his car, and whatever he's using is making a high-pitched noise, and it's right outside my window. So just, I apologize. Alright, so the sentence examples. Wat dink jy hiervan? What do you think about this? Wat maak jy daarvan? What do you make of that? Ek wil niks daarvan hoor nie. I don't want to hear any of that. Ek het nie hiervan geweet nie. I did not know about this. And ek hou nie hiervan nie. I don't like this. So you'll see a verb or a verb phrase can follow hiervan or daarvan, but you cannot use a noun after that. So if it's about a thing, you can't use hiervan or daarvan. Just if there's an action following it, then it's fine. Well, the neighbor's still going at it with whatever he's doing to his car. Thank you guys for watching. Welcome back. I'm excited about this winter and autumn and the videos and the channel. I did miss it, and the creative process, I missed that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave your requests, comments, suggestions, anything. If there are videos you want me to go look at for reference or something you like, I want you to make content about something like that. You're welcome to do that as well. Communicate with me, and let's see what we can do in the next 6 months. All right, have a lovely day. I'll see you in the next video.